Hello to all my beautiful people. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are doing well today despite all the crap that's in the news. Um, just wanted to give you a heads up. This is more of a news update than anything else. I did go shopping yesterday with hubby. He's on vacation this week. So we went shopping at Walmart. I did get a couple of shots for you guys, but the one shot I wish I had gotten, I didn't get because we were on the way out and we were going through self checkout because we didn't have that much stuff. And Daniel looked at me and he's like, "Do you see what I'm seeing?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm starting to look around and we were right near the front, near the produce. Dude, when I tell you we looked at the produce and all of one wall was bare, like there was nothing there. But you know, the black fabric or whatever that they use, the plastic and the fabric in order to put the fruits or vegetables or whatever in. When I tell you it was bare, and if we didn't have people behind us and so many people that work there around us, I would have gotten that shot for y'all because it was unbelievable. It is, but it's not, because let's be honest, in the last couple of months, buying produce, even if it's there, is a hit or miss. I have had mushrooms go bad within a few days, or lettuce. I bought a bag of romaine lettuce, 3 heads of romaine lettuce in a bag. When I got home and I opened it up, the very tip tops of them were slightly brown. So I ended up just cutting them off because I wasn't going to go all the way back to the store because the other ones were probably the same way. But yeah, produce is a hit or miss nowadays. So, it is what it is. The fact that it's not there, at least it's not rotting in your refrigerator. So, within a couple days or what have you. But yeah, anyway, let's see. I have a few things, not a whole lot, but a few things that I might have heard somebody mention, but I think for the most part, this hasn't been mentioned by anybody that I know of. As far as like Angry Prepper, Pinball might have mentioned it. I don't catch every single video the way I used to, but so yeah, somebody else I really like is Magic Prepper. I like him more now than I did back then, but he's cool. I really like him. Anyway, let's get to the news, okay? China. Yes, I said the word. I'm a small channel. I can do that. China is buying land near U.S. military bases. I mean, you all know, at least most of the people that I know that actually pay attention to me, they already know that China's been buying up land in Texas and all the other places. If Bill Gates didn't buy it, China did. Let's put it that way. The latest is farmland that is near a North Dakota air base. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting, huh? Let's see. American energy companies have been exporting liquid natural gas to European at record rates. Can't read my own handwriting. It is unlikely U.S. gas prices will climb anywhere near European levels, but they are up to 300% more than they were a few years ago when gas was cheap because it was so abundant. So I think we are in for a stressful winter. All I can see is, hey, I hope you have your hand warmers and your toe warmers and your extra blankets and throws. And hey, if you have to camp out and put a tent in the middle of your living room, or like I'm planning on doing if the power goes out, it's very rare when the power goes out. I'm not saying it never does, but it's very rare, and usually it's only off for a little while. I already have plans to make a tent out of my dining room table with our wool blankets and our goose down comforter off our bed and sheets and stuff like that. I already got it planned in my head. And then the generator's going to run the space heater. So yeah. Um, but things happen, right? Speaking of Europe, Italy's first female prime minister, she's new, uh, Giorgia Meloni, is against the one world government, and she is being branded as a fascist. Um, if you're interested in all that, I advise you to look it up. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. Members of Congress are seeking to introduce legislation that would limit law enforcement agencies' ability to buy cell phone tracking tools to follow people's location. The tool which is known as Fog Reveal, and it has been used by law enforcement since at least 2018. So they're pretty much saying, hey, enough is enough. You already got cameras all over the place with the facial recognition and all that. Let's limit some of this crap. In other news, Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla has been quadruple jabbed for the C19, and he has tested positive yet again after previously being tested positive back in August. If I remember correctly, because I did make a big stink about the fact that when the vax first rolled out, and he's the Pfizer CEO, but he didn't want to take his own vax, that set off red flags to me. But now that he finally, under the pressure, got jabbed, and he's had, I think, 2 jabs in addition to 2 boosters, and he's already come down with COVID 2 or 3 times. So, interesting. USDA is encouraging people to register their gardens as the People's Garden. I didn't get that much in depth in this because so many other people are talking about it. Travis, Pinball, I don't remember if Jason said anything, but quite a few people have been talking about the USDA trying to get you to register your gardens so that when the shortage happens, they know, hey, this person is a garden, this person is a garden, blah, blah, blah. No. First of all, our garden isn't that big. It's not even honestly big enough to feed both of us, but we do what we can with what we have. And no, we're not registering ours. Forget that. And you better not either. Okay, and last thing. U.S. military officials said Monday that a Chinese missile cruiser, 2 other Chinese Navy ships, and 4 Russian Navy vessels were spotted near the coast of Alaska. Now, if I'm not mistaken, China and Russia were doing military drills. And I don't know if they specifically said where. Possibly they did. So we're not going to blow it up more than it actually is. But the fact that they were spotted near the coast of Alaska, they were seen 85 miles north of Alaska's Kisha Island back on September 19th. Obviously there wasn't a problem as far as an actual battle or anything, because we would have hopefully heard about it by now, if not through mainstream media, at least some of our YouTube friends. But I do know they did send ships to kind of equal theirs. So like, okay, if you're here for ruckus, then come on and bring it. We're here too. But as far as I know, nothing has happened. So that is about it for now as far as news goes. I mean, everyone else is talking about everything else, so why am I going to repeat what they say? I will go ahead and put that little bit of footage that I do have on the tail end of this video. You guys take care, keep prepping. God bless. My prayers are with you. Pray for us as well, and I will see you next time. Bye. You can grab a box of barley.